The Minister of Foreign Affairs says it has concluded a diplomatic mission across West Africa, securing backing from several nations for Nigeria's bid for a permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council. In a press briefing in Abuja, the minister confirmed that leaders from Togo, Guinea Bissau, Gambia and Côte d'Ivoire expressed strong support for Nigeria's candidacy. He emphasized the significance of having Africa representation in the council, especially as most Security Council decisions directly impact the continent. He added that the economic collaboration was also a key focus, with discussion in Togo on fertilizer industry partnerships, leveraging Togo's phosphate resources, and talks in Côte d'Ivoire on cashew production technology. He reiterated Nigeria's commitment to regional peace, noting the role of Nigerian troops in Guinea Bissau and Nigerian support for Gambia's judicial system.
In Togo, we discussed numerous issues, including the security in the region, which is important. Togo is also facing a lot of challenges in its border to the north, because you have terrorist activities of criminal gangs and so on and so forth, and irregular migration. So we addressed that, and bilaterally we also discussed several issues, opportunities that exist, Nigerian businesses that are looking to invest in Togo and vice versa. And Togo is also rich in mineral resources, particularly phosphate, which is used in making fertilizer. And you know that we have so many fertilizer blending plants in Nigeria. Guinea Bissau, where equally we discussed the issue of security in ECOWAS. As a matter of fact, there are Nigerian troops in Guinea Bissau. They've been there for quite some time now, helping to keep the country stable. And we emphasize the need for harmony, for more work towards stability, more work towards ensuring the parliament is used as a safety valve, because at the moment there is a bit of a challenge with the parliament, but we assured that Nigeria is always there to provide its mediatory platform to resolve any issues. We discussed several opportunities that exist, from fishery to agricultural produce. They're looking for investment in fiber optics. They want Nigerian banks to venture out there, and we, of course, we're going to make the requisite recommendations to the government agencies that handle such issues. Gambia has had a long relationship with Nigeria. As a matter of fact, the Vice President and the Foreign Minister both stated the importance of Nigeria to to Gambia, and reminded us that were it not for the role that Nigeria played, Gambia would today not have a judiciary. And we continue to support them through this ministry and its agency, the Technical Aid Corps, in providing Nigerian professionals, particularly university lecturers, that continue to help the educational system. We are already growing cashews here, but we're looking to improve our yield, improve our output. So instead of looking to another part of the world to do so, why don't we look at the #1 producer in the world, that is our neighbor, Côte d'Ivoire? And this is what we're doing, and this is why the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Côte d'Ivoire, Minister Adamo, said, look, we are prepared to share the knowledge and the experience that we have. 68% or so, under 70% of the decisions made in the United Nations Security Council have to do with Africa. And yet, there's not a single African country with a permanent seat in there. So it's important that Nigeria is in there. It's important that Nigeria represents and speaks for not just ourselves, not just our region, not just the continent, but for the global south as a whole. And this is what this administration is looking to do. President Tinubu is pushing hard, fully committed to it, and we're getting the right response, because for the first time, the United States came out and issued a statement and said they are fully in support of two permanent seats in the United Nations Security Council for Africa. So we have to take measures to ensure, because already we're hearing some other African countries, there's an African leader that was saying, let it be, and it's a small country, he's saying, let it be one seat for the African Union, and then the other seat will be rotated. As if Nigeria is not even around, nobody is seeing it, you know. So that is why we need to assert ourselves and make sure, and of course our neighbors, our friends in our region have always been supportive, because they know that when it comes to representing others' interests, Nigeria is selfless. Nigeria is one of the few countries of its size that has never been threatening towards its neighbors. So we're the ones that have gone out to look out for others, not just in our neighborhood, but on the continent. Nigeria stood firm and was a leader in the fight against against racist regimes on our continent. And the United Nations Security Council still remains very important, because this is where key decisions to do with health, to do with climate change, to do with population, to do with education. All you have to do is just go down the list of the SDGs. You'll see how important this is, the United Nations Security Council still remains. Not to talk of political decisions that are made there as well.